Maddie Gardner at the WBTV News Now desk, continuing to follow breaking news out of Gastonia this afternoon, a shooting at Eastridge Mall. We have some new information coming into our newsroom right now from the Gastonia Police Department, and we will pull up that live shot from Sky 3 now so you can get a better idea of what we are seeing here. Once again, this is at Eastridge Mall. This is just off Interstate 85 between 85 and Highway 74 on North New Hope Road. You can see many cars out there in the parking lot. Gastonia police just confirmed to us that 3 people were shot inside of the food court. The call for that came in just after noon, around 12:10. A heavy police presence at the mall. The mall was on lockdown. It seems now, according to this shot from Sky 3, that people are now being allowed to leave the mall. You can see they are riding just along that crime scene tape that police have put up. Again, a heavy police presence there at Eastridge Mall. 3 people shot. Let's break down what we know from police so far as we take a look at this live image from Eastridge Mall in Gastonia from our Sky 3. Police tell us that they received that call just after noon. They responded to 3 people shot inside of the mall food court. Right now, they believe that their injuries are not life-threatening, but they are still being treated on the scene for those injuries at the mall. Right now, no suspect is in custody, but GPD tells us that at least 2 people ran away after the shooting. That ended up with a search in the woods nearby toward the mall. But again, no suspect in custody at this time. The mall went on lockdown and police were going store to store to figure out what was going on, interviewing employees and getting a better idea of this. Now, as you're looking at this with me live from Sky 3, I see evidence markers in the parking lot outside of Eastridge Mall, and investigators there looking around at that crime scene. You can see the yellow crime scene tape has blocked off that particular section of the parking lot and that entrance to the mall. So still trying to get a better idea of exactly what police are investigating in the parking lot. Right now, it's our understanding, and police have confirmed, that the shooting happened in the food court in the mall. 3 people shot this afternoon at Eastridge Mall. We are going to leave this live image up for a bit as we work to confirm more information. I want to pull up quickly a tweet from Alex Giles where you can see all of those police cruisers parked just outside of Teddy's at Eastridge Mall. Again, we now know that that shooting happened in the food court. So let's take a look at what Sky 3 is seeing here as we regroup and get some more information for you. And once again, you are taking a live look at Sky 3. They are flying over Eastridge Mall in Gastonia off of North New Hope Road. A shooting there just after noon today. 3 people shot inside of the food court at that mall. You can see the heavy police presence in the area. The crime scene tape is up as Sky 3 is giving us an aerial view of what is happening. Also, a rescue support unit on scene, as well as at least 1 fire engine there at Eastridge Mall. This is right off the interstate. If you're driving down 85 South, you can see it there on the right. And we can also see that there's some sort of carnival set up in the parking lot as well. So a busy day there at Eastridge Mall when shots rang out in the food court just after noon. The call came in at 12:10, according to Gastonia police. They say 3 people were shot. They do believe their injuries are not life-threatening, but we were told that they were still being treated there at the mall on the scene for those gunshot wounds. They do not have a suspect or any persons of interest in custody just yet. They said that 2 people ran away after the shooting, and that led to a search in the woods just outside of Eastridge Mall. But again, no one arrested, no suspect in custody at this time. That search in the woods led to nothing. They said they did not find anything in the woods. They didn't find anyone in the woods. They did place the mall on lockdown just after that shooting. Police officers, investigators were going store to store looking for people responsible, connected, who might have information to this shooting. The mall was placed on lockdown. Just a few moments ago, we saw police escorting people out of the mall and back toward their cars in the parking lot. That crime scene tape still sectioning off a good part of the parking lot and several mall entrances. You see Gastonia police there on the scene taking in evidence. There are several evidence markers in the parking lot. Of course, we cannot speculate about what they are marking, but it does seem like they are taking some inventory of some items left there in the parking lot near the entrance to the mall. Again, off North New Hope Church Road in Gastonia. Still a heavy police presence, and you can see as we zoom in here, more people gathered out in the parking lot of the mall. At last check, Gastonia police told us that the mall was on lockdown. We have seen some people being escorted out of the mall along that crime scene tape and back toward their cars. But again, a heavy police presence as they continue to investigate a shooting. 3 people shot in the food court at Eastridge Mall just after noon today. We are going to continue to follow this. I'll leave this shot up a little bit longer for you, but of course you can find the latest information on WBTV.com. Maddie Gardner still live here at the WBTV News Now desk, continuing to follow that breaking news out of Gastonia. 3 people shot at the food court of Eastridge Mall. Let's take you live now to Sky 3, who has been flying over the scene for the past 10 minutes or so now. You can see a heavy police presence still there, still investigating the situation, starting to see people exit the mall. We were told that the mall was put on lockdown, but it does seem as though people are being allowed to leave at this time. Gastonia police tweeted out moments ago, if you are picking up people from the mall today, they are asking you to go to the parking lot of Luck Samurai. That is at 116 North New Hope Road. That is right at the mall there on North New Hope Road between Interstate 85 and Highway 74. Let's walk you through what we know so far, keeping in mind that the QR code at the bottom corner of your screen, if you scan that with your phone, it will take you to a story on WBTV.com where you can see all of this information as well as share it with people who may need to know this important information at this time. Let's recap what we know from Gastonia police so far this afternoon. A call came in around 12:10. They responded 3 people were shot inside of the food court here at Eastridge Mall right now. They believe that their injuries are not life-threatening, but this did happen this afternoon at a busy mall inside of the food court. They don't have a suspect in custody at this time, but police tell us after the shooting, 1 to 2 people ran away from the area and into the woods. Police officers followed them into the woods. They searched that area but didn't find anything. They then put the mall on lockdown, and they were going store to store, looking in every store and asking questions to try to find the people responsible for this shooting this afternoon. Nothing came of that search, but the mall was on lockdown. Again, as I said earlier, we are seeing people start to exit the mall, but when we see that wide shot there of Sky 3, you can see how much of the parking lot and the mall entrance is blocked off by crime scene tape. I can't even count the number of police cruisers at this time. They seem to be circling Eastridge Mall right now, preventing anyone from coming in. Again, Gastonia police telling people to avoid this area. This is still a very active investigation. We are hoping to get an update here from the public information officer at any time now. We have a crew on the scene. WBTV's Lowell Rose is following this story for us, and he will bring us live updates here as soon as police begin talking to us. We will get you that information. But once again, 3 people shot at 12:10. That call came in. The food court is where this all happened, and now they are looking for the people responsible. No suspect in custody at this time, but you can see, to avoid this area, again, North New Hope Road in Gastonia, a heavy police presence there, fire trucks, crisis response teams on the scene as well. Again, that QR code at the bottom of your screen, if you pull out your phone, open your camera and scan that, it will take you to this story on WBTV.com, where you can get the latest information. And once police start talking to members of the media, our Lowell Rose is going to bring that to us live. So we will continue to follow this story and bring you the latest information.